everyone, this is Mrs. Duke and the Treble with Music with video number 7. Lucky 7. Okay, so today we're going to start with our hello song. So, here we go. Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? If you like the color blue, stand up and hop on one foot. Hop, 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 and now sit down. Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? If you like the color purple, stand up and pat your shoulders like this. Pat, 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 and now sit down. Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? Hello, hello, I'm so very glad to see you. Hello, hello, how are you today? If you like the color gold, stand up and stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. And now sit down. Okay, let me get my guitar put down. I'll be right back. Okay, now we're going to do Keep It Steady. So make your hot potato, put it on your knee. Oh, and guess what? All the beat buddies decided to leave me all at home by myself today, and they went to the beach. So I don't have any beat buddies to show you. So I'm going to make the same hot potato as you, and here we go. Keep it steady, keep it steady. Feel the beat, feel the beat. Keep it nice and steady, keep it nice and steady. Feel the beat, feel the beat. Did you hear my crickety stool? It kept a steady beat too. Can you hear it creak, creak? That's not my bones, it's really the stool. It could be my bones because they're old, but it's not. Okay, now, do you remember the poem last week that we learned about my Aunt Jane? She came from, do you remember where she came from? It rhymes with dance. She came from France to teach me the polka dance. First the heel, and then the, do you remember what was next? Then the toe. That's the way the dance should go. So let's stand up. So let me move my camera back, or let me move myself back. Let me see if you can see me. Can you see me back here? I think so. Let me move back a little bit so you can see my feet. Okay. Whoops. All right, here we go. We're going to do heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Here we go. And my Aunt Jane, she came from France to teach me the polka dance. First the heel and then the toe. That's the way the dance should go. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to, well, first let's do our audiate poem, and I'll tell you what we're going to audiate. We're going to take something out of my Aunt Jane's poem, right? So let's do, it's great It's great to audiate. Don't make a sound instead. Hear it in your head. I said it's great. It's great. It's great to audiate. Don't make a sound instead. Hear it in your head. Okay, now, oh, you know what? I'm going to go get the vacuum cleaner, and I'll tell you what we're going to out of my Aunt Jane's poem. All right? Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, here is the vacuum cleaner. And guess what? We are going to out 2 words. Not just 1, but 2. The word heel and the word toe. So when we get to first the heel and then the toe, we are going to on the word heel and on the word toe, because heel and toe are out. All right, so here we go. We'll just keep our hot potato on our knee this time. Unless you could stand up and do your heel toe, but since I'm close again to the camera, I will stay here. But if you want to stand up and do your heel toe while we do this, you could do that too. All right, so here we go. No heel and no toe words in the poem. You can do the motions though if you want to. All right, here we go. My Aunt Jane, she came from France to teach me the polka dance. First the and then the. That's the way the dance should go. That was kind of hard because it was 2 words. Maybe we should do it one more time. Make sure you can do it. All right, here we go. My Aunt Jane, she came from France to teach me the polka dance. First the and then the. That's the way the dance should go. And if you're standing up, you can do heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. All right, how'd you do? Were you able to remember what we took out? All right, so now I'm not going to open this because it has dirt in it. I'm just going to pretend like I just spit all the words back out. So now heel and toe are back in the poem. Okay, moving on. Do you remember some of the beat buddies that we had last week? Let's see. We had Farmer Brown's cow. We had Chickadoodle. Oh, we had my new beat buddy. Do you remember his name? He was a big bear. He's bigger than the rest of my beat buddies. So we called him West Bear because he had West music on the front of his shirt. We had Wrinkles the dog. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about maybe a big animal. It could be a bear. It could be maybe an elephant. That would be a great example. Or maybe, what's another big animal? Like a hippopotamus or pig. So something that's big and has a very deep voice. So now that we've put all the words back into Aunt Jane's poem, let's pretend like we're talking like one of those big animals. So if you maybe even want to pause this video, if you're in a class, and maybe you could decide what animal you all would like to be. Or if you're just watching this by yourself, you can pick one yourself. So I'm going to pretend like I think the elephant. I think I like that one. But you can be whichever big animal you would like to be. So I'm going to talk like an elephant. All right, so here we go. My Aunt Jane, she came from France to teach me the polka dance. First the heel and then the toe. That's the way the dance should go. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. That was kind of silly. Okay, now that we did the big animal with the deep voice, let's think of an animal that might have a high sounding voice. Like maybe a mouse, or maybe just an animal that's really high up, like a giraffe, or maybe like a kitten. So you think of an animal that would have a really high voice, and now we're going to do Aunt Jane's poem with a high voice. So I'm going to think of, let's see, I think I'm going to think of a mouse. I kind of like that one. So here are my little ears. So I'm going to be a little mouse, and I'm going to use a really high voice. Here is my little squeaky mouse voice. Here I go. My Aunt Jane, she came from France to teach me the polka dance. First the heel and then the toe. That's the way the dance should go. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. And here's my tail. Heel, toe. All right, that was kind of fun too. Did you like being the big animal with the deep voice? Or did you like being the little tiny animal, or maybe just the high up animal with the high voice? Well, I kind of like the high voice myself. All right, moving on, I have a surprise for you. But first, we need to practice something. So when I get back, this is going to be a big surprise. I think you're going to like it. But here's what we're going to be doing. So I need you to turn on your listening ears while I'm getting something ready. I'm going to need you to listen for when something starts and when it stops. So when I come back, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. And I'm going to have some directions. So put on your listening ears, get them all tuned up. I'll be right back. I'm back. Do you see what I see? All right, I am going to play something on the drums. So when I'm playing something on the drums, you may stand up and move in your spot, or however much space that you have. And you can move your arms and your legs. You can dance around, whatever you have room to do. But as soon as I stop the drums, you have to sit down. And you have to be really quiet and still. Not just freeze, but sit down. And then when I start the drums again, then you can stand up and move in your spot. But as soon as the sound stops, you have to sit down and be quiet. Kind of like a statue, but sitting on the floor. Okay? All right, so let me get around here. All right. So, let's see. I think I'll start with this. Okay, don't stand up yet. Not until I start playing something. You're sitting on the floor by now. All right, got to get those listening ears all tuned up. Are you on the floor? I hope so. All right, now let's see. You should still be on the floor. Oh, I'm really testing you. so. Okay, and let's see. You should still be on the floor. Don't get up yet. I know I made a little sound on the drum, but that was an accident. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yes. That was a tricky ending. Are you on the floor? Are you being really still? Okay, one more. Let's see. Don't get up yet. I didn't start. Okay, you should be on the floor and you should be silent and sitting really still. All right, I hope you did a good job because I was kind of training you to do something that we're going to do next. So, sit right there and let me get back to where I was. Okay, I am back and I'm really close to the camera. By the way, if you want to know what to get Mrs. Duke for Christmas, I could use a camera technician. That would be really nice. Just kidding. But I am back and I hope that you can see I have a brand new book and it's kind of shiny, so I'm going to make sure that it's not in the glare of my bad lighting. It's called Little Cloud. You may have read it before, but I have a special part that you've maybe never heard. So let me get to my story. So it starts with, the clouds drifted slowly across the sky. Little Cloud trailed behind. Can you pick out Little Cloud? I think he's right here because he's little. The clouds pushed upward and away. Little Cloud pushed downward and touched the tops of the houses and the trees. Look how close he is. The clouds moved out of sight. Little Cloud changed into a giant cloud. Little cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Let's see. Oh, yes. Little Cloud changed into a sheep. Sheep and clouds sometimes look alike. Little cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Little Cloud changed into an airplane. Little Cloud often saw airplanes flying through the clouds. Little cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Little Cloud changed into a shark. Little Cloud once saw a shark through the waves in the ocean. Little cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Little Cloud changed into 2 trees. Little Cloud liked the way trees never moved and stayed in one place. Little cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Little Cloud changed into a rabbit. Little Cloud loved to watch rabbits dash across the meadows. Little Cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Little Cloud changed into a hat because Little Cloud changed into a clown and needed a hat. Do you see the hat is now, let's see where it is. It's on top of the clown. Little Cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. The other clouds drifted back. They huddled close together. Little Cloud, they called, come back. Little Cloud drifted toward the clouds. They all changed into one big cloud and rained. Little Cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Now, did you notice that I did something every time I turned the page and Little Cloud had turned into something else? Do you remember some of the things that he turned into? An airplane, a shark, trees, all kinds of things. So every time I turned the page, do you remember what I did? If you said I sang a song, you were being a good listener. So here's what we're going to do. Now that you've been sitting on the floor and being good listeners while I read the story, I am going to let you change into whatever Little Cloud changed into. But here's the thing. You can't start changing until I start singing the song, and you have to change back to yourself sitting on the floor when the song is over. It's like a magical song. So when I sing, Little Cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. That's the very length of time that you have to change into the airplane or the shark or the rabbit or the big cloud or whatever it is. But when I finish, you have to be back sitting on the floor and ready to listen to the next part. Okay? All right, so let's see how you do. The clouds drifted slowly across the sky. Little Cloud trailed behind. The clouds pushed upward and away. Little Cloud pushed downward and touched the tops of the houses and trees. The clouds moved out of sight. Little Cloud changed into a giant cloud. Okay, you should still be sitting on the floor. But think about a giant cloud. Get ready. Little Cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Oh, and now you should be sitting back on the floor. Your turn to be a big cloud, a giant cloud, is over. Okay, that was the first one. All right, moving along. Little Cloud changed into a sheep. Sheep and clouds sometimes look alike. Little Cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Are you sitting back on the floor? Oh, I hope so. I hope you're doing a good job. Little Cloud changed into an airplane. Little Cloud often saw airplanes flying through the clouds. Little Cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Little Cloud changed into a shark. Little Cloud once saw a shark through the waves of the ocean. Little cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Little cloud changed into 2 trees. Little cloud liked the way trees never moved and stayed in one place. So in this song, you might want to be this tree and then change into that tree, but you have to be sitting down by the end of the song. Little cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. And I hope you're not a tree anymore. Little cloud changed into a rabbit. Little cloud loved to watch rabbits dash across the meadows. Little cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Then little cloud changed into a hat. Little cloud, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. Because, do you remember why he changed into a hat? Get ready, this is going to be very silly. Little cloud changed into a clown that needed a hat. So, let me see you be a clown. Here we go. Little clown, you can't catch me. Please turn into something that I can be. The other clouds drifted back. They huddled close together. Little cloud, they called, come back. Little cloud drifted toward the clouds. Then they all changed into one big cloud, and it rained. The end. I hope you were good listeners, and I hope you were sitting down by the end of the song. Okay, time for the goodbye song. So your job is 3 claps, and then the end, when we get to the end. Dvorak wrote a silly song that we were used to say so long. It's been so nice to see you all today. 1, 2, 3. Humorous will make you smile and make you giggle for a while. So have a very happy day. The end. And I hope you have a happy day. See you soon. Bye-bye.